there, everyone. This is the Collective Soul Tarot, and my name is Kay. Welcome to my channel. Thank you to my returning viewers and subscribers for tuning in with me today. It's lovely to have you, and welcome to new viewers. We're going to be doing another general reading for the collective, and I'm going to let Spirit decide the topic and direction. I did want to tell you, however, that beginning September, I'm going to be starting a new series, a new playlist that has to do with the alphabet. So I will be randomly choosing an alphabet letter, much like those tiles you get in Scrabble. I will have to choose from A to Z, and I will do that every day and randomly to see which letter is going to be read for that day. I'll be doing a collective reading on top of the letter alphabet reading and a zodiac sign. So it's going to be busy for me, but that's okay. I would like to bring this alphabet reading to you because it'll help narrow down. Like, for example, if your name starts with a B for Barbara or Bob or Billy or whatever it is it your first name letter? Or if you go by nickname, most specifically, more often identified as a nickname, or sometimes you take the identity of your middle name instead. So whatever name it is, even if your friends call you by your last name all the time, and you really are quite well known to your friends as your last name, that will be the first letter. So it's whatever you identify with, and that's important, of course. So that will make it just a little more narrowed down from the billions of people that are considered the collective. If there really were that many people watching tarot card readings, but I think you get what I mean. But in any case, it's just going to be a little bit more specific for you on that day. So one day a month, your first letter of whatever name it is you most identify with is going to be read for, plus the collective and plus the zodiac sign. So just a little bit more for you, make it a little bit more interesting and more specific, as best as I could possibly do without actually doing a private reading. Okay, I hope that is something that you'd be interested in. If you are, give me a thumbs up in a comment or a like on the chat, the video that you're watching, this one here, and we will get into now. Let's just dive into this one here. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit to assist me today and guide me in correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly. Thank you so much. This is the Light Seer's Tarot again I'm using today for the collective read. I will be doing a Libra zodiac reading after this one here. So if you're of the zodiac of Libra, or if it's not your sun sign, it can be your ascending sign or your moon sign or your Venus sign. Go to astro.com if you don't know what those four placements on your birth chart are, like what signs belong to those four placements on your birth chart. Go to astro.com and get a free account and a free birth chart. If you know the time you were born, that's even better. It's just more specific. But don't sweat it if you don't know your time that you were born. Okay? So, astro.com. And that way you've got 3 other readings, zodiac readings, you can check out as well, not just your sun sign. I didn't realize that when I started watching tarot card readings, but when I learned that, I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. That's 3 more readings I can watch to get more information, to kind of get a reading that's more specific to me, because there's 3 more zodiacs that I can refer to. So anyways, let's get started. What's our overall energy? Wow, it's the sun, guys. Isn't that lovely? That's a beautiful card, isn't it? The sun. So happiness, maybe enlightenment. We'll see. Okay. Look at the Queen of Pentacles. We had her as the overall energy yesterday, but here she is clarifying the sun. So that's really nice. And we have the Chariot. That's giddy up and go. getting on your chariot and moving forward. Knight of Swords, someone who wants to bring in some information, charging in. Knight of Wands, excuse me. So that's somebody who is very passionate and excited about, giddy up and going, because all the knights are movement cards or action cards, okay? So that's why they have a horse or a bike or whatever in them. And we have the Six of Pentacles. That's all about equal give and take. And we have the Five of Swords, okay? Well, that's about selfishness, sabotaging, jealousy, just winning at all costs kind of thing, doing whatever you need to do to be the winner, to the winning outcome. It's just conflict, and it's the type of energy that is not very pleasing energy, to say the least. So then we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands right here, and the Three of Wands. Well, so we are looking at the Sun. The Sun is a very happy card for expansion and personal growth, spiritual growth, and just feeling happy and joyful, excited and fertile, being able to, the sun is shining on your life basically, and it's all looking, really good. Imagine what your life could be like if it was all sunshine and rainbows, right? So that's the Sun. So clarifying it is the Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Well, so guys, it looks like we're talking about the Queen of Pentacles here, how the Sun is in the Queen of Pentacles' life, how she's brought in with her mindset, her heart being balanced in both the natural world and her spiritual life. She's connecting, you see, with nature, and she's got a big pentacle, so she's also very much, she knows how to manage the material world. She is expanding in it, financially, spiritually, so she's becoming even more abundant than she already is. The Queen of Pentacles is the type of individual feminine who is usually committed in a committed relationship. So we don't know just yet, but she's not always in a committed relationship. She just may very well be committed to herself and her life. She's taking care of herself, doing good, taking care of herself. But it looks like somebody, or she is going to be getting on a chariot and moving forward in life, and charging forward in a way that is going to just change her whole energy, okay? Her whole entire energy is going to not only, she's never going to lose what the energy she's in. She's just going to be adding to her energy. So she's on the go. There's something going to be taking place that's going to happen, that's going to cause her to run towards her motorbike and go, go, go. She's going to gather some kind of information that's going to come to her, and it's going to set her off on a fast and furious journey forward, okay? Furious, in a good way, of course. The Knight of Wands here is also here to help explain that it's an exciting and passionate new beginning, or a new journey, or chapter in life. So she's got wands of passion. She's going to be very excited in this new venture, all right? And the Six of Pentacles is that she's going to finally start to feel as though things are fair for her. Before, it may be that she's been all work, feeling, good, happy with her lot in life in a sense, and having everything she wants, right? She knows that she's abundant. All she has to do is look around and say, yeah, I've got a lot here compared to a lot of people, and I'm doing really, really well. If I really stop and think about it, I got a pretty good life. So, but there may be issues with amassing finances, right? That she may see is holding her back from, charging forward in her life. And she's excited about thinking that she could do this, right? Whatever it might be. Maybe she wants to move somewhere that she's interested in living. Maybe she wants to start a new business that she's been thinking about for a long time. Maybe she wants to just get into a different energy in a different place where she can even expand further, not only financially, but spiritually, and just have more people in her life that add to her life. Just an abundant and prosperous life, more abundant and prosperous life. And she's looking forward to that. So see her eyes, they're closed. She's thinking about this. She's daydreaming about it. She might be even night dreaming about it, but she's envisioning it in her mind. And as she envisions it in her mind, the antennas go out, which is like the energy that's coming off her mind and her heart being balanced, that she is sending out to the universe. And I've spoken about this in other readings, is that all our thoughts, that is vibration coming that our mind produces, okay? And then of course our heart, it thumps, right? It's a vibration. So whatever we're thinking and feeling, especially when they're in alignment with each other like this, they're putting out really great ripples on the pond, the pond of your world, right? Your energetic world is rippling out like this. Well, each one of us is in a great big pond, the universal pond, the collective pond. So whatever she's putting out, that she's asking for and desiring or whatever, it will be met, it will come in from the universe, because everything is already there, everything. And so whatever is matching her ripples will align with and meld with her ripples, and then boom, into the material world it comes. It's no longer just energy, or no longer just a dream or a vision. It's like the right people and the right things will show up in her life, where she's going to be able to feel like she is finally getting. She's been stressing over this, feeling like other people are getting what she deserves, like some that maybe she's either feeling like, there's a couple of different ways. She's either feeling like someone's got some kind of control over her ability to have the equal give and take. She gives, right? She puts her effort out, and she should receive in kind, right? It should be balanced, but it's not been that way for her. And she's feeling either that somebody is blocking that in either in the physical way or in the spiritual way, okay? So somebody may be trying to influence her ability to achieve the kind of finances and whatever else she feels like it's not balanced in her life. She may be feeling like that's being influenced by somebody else. Spiritual, like a spiritual warfare kind of thing, maybe spells or hoaxes, hexes, curses, whatever. Or there is somebody in her life that is actually, doesn't want her to go, and is doing whatever they can do to keep her where she's at. Doing whatever they can do to win at all costs, to be the winner by having her stay. Because remember, she's supposed to be usually in a committed relationship. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. She's looking always at what she's been harvesting, like what she's sown and what she can harvest. Look at all these pentacles that are on the roots underneath, ready to pop up and bloom on that tree. But she's not seeing it. She's put in an awful lot of work and energy and good thoughts and all that sort of stuff, but yet she has not been able to realize her harvest. It's still just under the surface of the ground, right? The soil. It's in the earth. it's still in the universe, right? And the ripples of the universe, it's still out there in the ethers. She is, even though she's putting it out there like this, the universe is going, oh, okay, well, we're not finding you exactly. So you're only going to get a little, because we got this other energy coming in, like a third party energy coming in, and sort of, I hope this makes sense, but sort of bumps you off your path to the universe, because it's coming in and it's dividing. It's putting up walls between you and the universe, connecting in that way. Okay, I hope that makes sense. But she forever is looking, forever is waiting to see if it's going to show up. She knows what she wants. You know what you want. If you're the Queen of Pentacles in this reading, you know what you want, but you're not seeing it. You're looking out the window expectantly to see it, but it just hasn't come yet. And you're just waiting for your ships to come in, literally. So your wave here, you're waiting for your wave to come in so you can ride it high and do all this, okay? Get moving forward in life and feeling just excited and passionate about your life, because you're putting out what you're getting back what you're putting out, and equal give and take. And that's what she's all about. She's like, she knows how to make money. She knows how to manage money. It's all about whatever you put out, you can expect to return. So ROI, and that's return on investment. Perhaps you can expect even more of a return than what you actually put out, as long as you invest appropriately in whatever it is that's going to grow and bring a return back into your life. And it should be even more than just equal, right? That's, if you're going to do investments, that's what you want. You want growth. You don't want to just receive back what you put in, your initial investment. So we got a King of Wands here, who looks like he's got a Ace of Cups to bring into your life. That may be justified, but we'll look into this more. Okay, so I want to look at this Knight of Swords energy. I really want to see what we're talking about here. That's fast movement, information coming in, or what this energy is actually representing. Please, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, will you do that for us? It's whatever that you know is on our viewers' hearts they need to most know about, that will help them in some way. Thank you so much. One little shake up here. All right, Knight of Swords. What do we got, Archangel Michael? Oh, we got the Two of Swords. Okay, the Nine of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, and we have the Strength card. Now, so the Knight of Swords, to me, I feel like it's been okay. Well, we're going to start with the Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. All right, usually oftentimes it can mean overindulgence, but not in this case. We've got the Page of Pentacles right after it, but you have not been able to see or realize your wish fulfillment. You haven't, because things haven't been fair. You've been putting out, but not getting back at least the same amount, if not more. And this has been causing you a lot of distress, in the sense that there's things that are unknown to you. So you don't even know what to do, other than just keep doing what you're doing and hope for the best. Pray and hope for the best, right? Meditate on it. I always advocate for meditation. But these birds, these messengers, have got you all wound up. They're your thoughts in your mind, right? They just got you all like in your head, that you don't even, it's so exhaustive to you that you don't even want to see. You're like, I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to decide what to do, because I'm feeling so much in the dark and uncertain about things, of what to do, because everything that I've done already has not returned to me equally. And so I don't know what else to do, in order to make sure that I have a larger ROI than I'm putting out, or even just return equally, you know, getting your investment back. So you're not realizing your wish fulfillment because you just like oh my God, get away from me, my thoughts, they're too much. I have all these thoughts, but I don't know what to do with them. So I don't want to look. I just don't want to look. I'm just going to hope for the best. So, you know, I feel for you totally. So there's the Page of Pentacles, right? Page of Pentacles can be a friendship with someone that's coming in, but it's definitely an offer that you're waiting and hoping for. You're waiting for someone or something to come in that's of the material world, because a pentacle is, you know, a pentacle, a coin after all. You need to have something come in that's going to help you jump on the chariot and get going. All right, so far, this information that you're needing in order for you to be able to run towards your motorcycle and jump on it, or your chariot, whatever you want to call it. I know friends of mine way back when, they used to call their car a chariot. So, you know, whatever works. But yeah, there's, I'm sorry for the noise. What is it? I think it's my cat is coughing. You know, he purrs so hard. He purrs so hard that I don't know why he does it, but he tilts his head back, and next thing you know, he's coughing. I've always wanted to know. So if anybody has any idea, it's not a disease or anything like that. He's just been doing it all his life. But it gets him coughing, and I'm always concerned for him when he starts coughing. I feel bad for the little guy. So there you go. That's the clarification for this Seven of Swords, not Seven of Swords. It's the Knight of Swords energy. You just have been feeling all tied up in your thoughts, being upset, not knowing how to realize your wish fulfillment of, look at all this, you know. It's a treasure chest with all these bowls that are cups, obviously, that are filling up with gold, with that sunlight there shining off. That's what you want. That's what you're looking for. You put in your hard work. You work hard, woman. You work hard, and you need to see something in return, because otherwise it's like, what am I doing this for, right? What am I doing this for? You have this, you've been sowing your seeds. They're all down there. You've been sowing your seeds, and they're just not sprouting anything that is a ROI, return on investment, right? But you're still hopefully waiting. You've been trying to find your courage in order for you to keep up what you're doing. You're fine. You are. You know, you're still moving forward. You're still doing what you need to do, because you know that what you're doing should be producing an outcome, right? It should be producing an outcome, but it's not. But, you know, you just have to keep plugging away at it. They say we'll give it time, but it's been a lot of time. You've already put in a lot of time and a lot of effort, and it's still showing up as less than equal give and take. So we should go ahead, and then I want to do this. I want to clarify the Six of Pentacles. Will you please, upside down, will you please, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, will you please clarify the Six of Pentacles energy for us? What is going on? She wants equal give and take, and she needs to have equal give and take, universe. She needs that. I mean, why shouldn't she have it? Everybody else, or anybody else, there might probably a lot of you that might be feeling this way, but I'm speaking for you. You all need to have at least equal give and take. So we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands. And this one looks like it wants to come out. What? Ace of Swords, sorry, and the Ace of Wands. And I'm going to take this one. And the Temperance. Okay, with the Five of Wands on the back energy. All right. She's wondering if this is energy from her past. Sometimes she wonders if the reason why she's not in equal give and take is because she's been taken from in the past. This has been something that's been going on, ongoing all her life. All of her life. She has been a giver. Look at this woman. Doesn't she look like she'd be somebody like a giver? She has been a giver and never really expecting anything in return, which is 6 of Cups is a return, right? A return from the past. So she's been the type of individual who has been a giver and has always been straight and up front with her intentions. Okay, that's the Ace of Swords. Upright, straight, honest, truthful in her intentions. And she always does whatever she does it with great passion. She puts her heart and soul into everything she does. And yet she's still not getting fair, equal give and take. Really, come on, guys. This poor woman has been, putting out the effort. And all her life, she's been doing that. She has been giving. Look how she's given this little guy's giving to his puppy, petting him, making sure he's fed with love and all that sort of stuff. So now he's a grown man with his dog because he gave to his dog. Now, dogs are usually loyal and they usually at least try to give back, right? It may not be equal, but she's been loyal to her dog, and her dog has likely been more loyal to her than what it seems like for the universe at this point in time, right? So she's been doing things upright and truthful and honest. She's not been being deceptive and underhanded in any way, shape, or form, and she's done it with great passion and desire. The right way. In other words, she's been doing things the right way, yet it's still not equal. And she's feeling like she's stuck. She's feeling like, although this is, she doesn't have to feel like she's, doing something that she really doesn't like to do, being forced to spend her time and energy at a job or doing whatever it is that she doesn't like to do. She's doing what she enjoys doing. She loves it, okay? But yet she is feeling like the universe is telling her to be patient. And wait. Okay, wait. All right, wait. Come on. Let's talk about that wait for a minute. I'm sorry, guys, but waiting for how much longer? How much longer are you expected to wait? And there's no answers for it, right? There is no answers. If this card showed up like this, upside down, then we would say the time is now. Divine timing is now. But it didn't. It showed up upright. So it means that the universe is saying, look, my beautiful Queen of Pentacles, we have your back. You just don't know it yet. You're in the dark. There with the two of Swords. You're in the dark. We put you in the dark because there's something that still needs to be realized. Maybe there's a lesson about it. Maybe it's about completely just letting the dang thing go. Just keep doing what you're doing, what you always have been doing. And just, when I see this, I'm thinking the divine wants to test your faith, and you are expected to be able to flex that muscle even more, like the strength muscle. They're looking at you and saying your muscles need to be a little bit stronger, the muscles of faith. So perhaps your faith just isn't enough yet. I'm sorry, I don't want to say that, but perhaps you need to just let go even more. Just keep doing what you love doing and just keep putting out and expect the best. Really, just expect the best. I know, yeah, it's kind of like empty words, right? Empty words. What does that mean? Expect the best. Well, when's the best going to come? Because it's been a long time already. You know that. And that's what's got you all wound up inside of you, this inner conflict. Like, it's making you angry. I'm sorry, but it's making you angry. You're feeling conflicted. You're upset with the universe. You're upset with the world. You're upset with this equal give and take idea. The energy of equal give and take. I put out, I should receive. but you're not receiving in kind to what you're putting out. And this is making you sad, at the very least, despondent, just dissatisfied, feeling very dissatisfied, angry even. In fact, it could be making you feel angry. Well, and then look at the next card. It's the Nine of Pentacles. So the universe is saying, don't be jealous of what other people are getting that you feel like you should be getting but aren't. Don't be jealous. Don't be wound up in your head about it. Don't hurt your head about it, and just let it go so that you don't have any more headaches or upsets, your stomach, anything that you're going to be focused on is going to cause some kind of dis-ease, not necessarily a disease, but that dis-ease in your body in some way. Headaches, stomach aches, leg cramps, you name it, you have it. You will have it if you don't let go of it should be my way, it should be my timing, and so forth and so on. How much more do I have to put out? So you are moving into and have been on your own in the sense that you have been independent. You are successfully enjoying what you do, right? And you're going to pick from the tree soon. You're going to be able to pick your harvest. You are. See how they're above now, hanging off the tree. So it's coming. It's coming. That's all I can say. Temperance. The angels are saying, peace, my love. Peace, my love. Be at peace. Be in harmony with the energies. And put yourself in a very harmonic and peaceful type of thinking and feeling. Energy, so that you realize this Nine of Pentacles. You may have to dig deeper and go inside, internally into you, to find some guidance and some light in order for you to be able to come out of that with the new path, seeing a new path, which could just simply be a new mindset, deeper faith. And you will then have the powers of the magician to manifest that which you've been wanting. The independent life, not having to depend on other people. Otherwise, you're codependent on someone or something, correct? So guys, I want to clarify the Five of Swords energy. I want to clarify the Five of Swords energy, and if there's nothing more to clarify from that, I want to talk about this King of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Justice energy. Usually when the Justice card shows up, it means that there was an injustice in the past. Okay, so maybe the injustice is that you're just not, from the beginning of time for you in your life here, you have been giving, and whatever you get, somebody takes and doesn't give back. Okay, and that could just also be in the love department, relationship department. So Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what's the Five of Swords energy? The Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, karmic wheel, and the King of Swords. Wow, with the World card, ending a cycle right here. Knight of Cups coming forward with a cup of love. All right, so the Five of Swords is that you have not been in the equal give and take department yet. You've been giving but not receiving. You have been a beautiful person, not just the Queen of Pentacles, but you're also the Queen of Cups. You're loving, you're compassionate, you're caring, you express your emotions, you are intuitive, you sense, and you give as you sense. So when you with somebody and you can sense what's going on with them, and you pretty much step up to the base and offer whatever it is you're sensing they need most. And you do that freely just because of who you are. But you're a beautiful Queen of Cups energy, and so you're not only smart and financially, adept, like have great financial acumen, but you also have a loving, compassionate heart. And so then again, you're thinking to yourself, I've got this and I've got this. So what gives? What gives? Well, the Wheel of Fortune comes in, and it's the wheel that it's a karmic wheel, right? It's one where your wheel is either turning in your favor, or you're in your current life situation, you're paying off karmic debt. Well, it's not about karmic debt for you. It's about you being able to be on top of your world, your Wheel of Fortune, and being what you've won. This looks like somebody from the Olympics, up on the podium receiving their trophy. So this is about you being in the right mindset and feeling jubilant and joyous and celebratory about having what you have right now. And this King of Swords is somebody is more like a black and white person. You know for certain that if you were more like this, you couldn't be like this, because these two energies are completely different energies. And this one here is more about saying it like it is, without care of how another person takes it or processes it. And it's straight to the point. It's no mincing words, no, if he doesn't like what you're processing because it's not the way he would expect you to, he'll just cut you out of his life. He's not, in the upright, he's not rude. He's not rude and mean, but he's as straight as an arrow. He's as straight as an arrow, and he receives information. He's intuitive himself. He receives information and he operates from what he knows. That's logical as well as intuitively. While the Queen of Cups also operates intuitively, but she has a much softer, more compassionate, caring approach to life. And so she had met this guy here, right? This guy, which is the King of Wands. She had met this guy here. And she's feeling as though, at first, she's feeling as though she's on top of her world. Everything's going forward in a beautiful, prosperous way, abundant way, fortunate way, right? Very fortunate. And then boom, this guy here, he's met her, right? They have met when she was more of a Queen of Cups. Because remember, we are clarifying the Five of Swords. So he had come into her life. She felt very abundant and fortunate to have had this guy come into her life. And she was just like in love, like she fell for this guy. And then he went like this. He cut himself out of her life. He cut himself out of her life. And he took off. He took off, leaving her feeling like she had just been run over by a train, and is in a train wreck at the moment. Up in her head, feeling tired and exhausted and just like painful. Because what he did is that, look at this dude here. Look at him going, yay, jumping off, going hee hee, wee hee. He's like going, I got what I wanted from her, and I don't need it anymore from her, and I'm just going to go on to somebody else. Or if he's got a partner or wife, he went back to them. All right, and she's seen that now, so she's thinking that perhaps all of this here, the not equal give and take, has to do with her past, where she was involved with this guy because maybe she was in a relationship. Maybe the Queen of Pentacles, again, they're supposed to be committed was committed to somebody, and she went and entered into a risky relationship with this King of Swords who came across to her, as though he was wanting to be in her life, and this could be karmic debt. So she's thinking it could be karmic debt that's causing this, right? That she's not getting here because of this guy and what she decided to do in the past to be with him when she was in commitment with someone else. So basically he did what to her that she did to whoever she was committed to. So that's something that she's thinking about, that's causing her internal conflict, not knowing for sure, and that's why she needs to go and dig deeper in to see what she needs to do in order to clear that out, that karmic debt, pay it off, give it to the universe to square away for her, and know that she doesn't have to, she's paid her karmic debt already by giving, but not receiving. She's paid it. Okay, so she doesn't have to keep hanging on to those thoughts that are in the back of her mind about why she's not receiving equally when she's giving. And so he took off, he got what he wanted. He's won it all. Doesn't matter who he had to sacrifice. He did it because he got what he wanted. He wanted to come out of this as a winner. And she was probably in that same energy at the time when she was still with her partner. I don't know if you still are or not, but in any case, this is no longer, this is gone, okay? But in her mind, it isn't. She remembers it, and it's screwing up the energy. I just need to make that clear. That if there's any kind of guilt or remorse going on from having been in a relationship with somebody when she was committed to someone else, just like he dropped her perhaps because he was in a committed relationship, people who come into our lives mirror back to us what it is we need to look at and heal. And so he has been doing that to her. And so she may have not been able to quite let go of the guilt and the remorse, or the maybe anger or unforgiveness. She's still got something she's holding on to. And remember, temperance is all about there's divine timing. So there's something else going on that you need to have a look at so that you can let it go, finally see it for what it is, let it go. And then once you do that, bada bing, the universe can now see you. You see? The universe, there's no more this third party. And the third party can simply be your own thoughts and your guilt about things. That could be a third party that's kind of cutting you off at the pass, where the universe wants to come in and meet up with you. You got your thoughts and feelings about something from your past that you haven't quite healed, you haven't quite let go of. And when you do, it looks like here, now I'm not going to say that the King of Swords is the King of Wands. I'm thinking now the King of Wands is somebody else, because once you let go of this deal you had going on with this guy, this relationship, this connection, and the guilt and remorse you have about that because of whoever you were committed to before when you're in this clandestine kind of relationship, he's kind of like out of the picture, but not so far as he's not out of your mind and your heart. Once you do that, guess what comes in? On not only this, bada bing, you start receiving equal give and take, but we have a King of Wands guy who wants to come in and be loyal and passionate with you, to commit to you by offering not only his loyalty and his passion, he wants to commit his Ace of Cups to you. And this is a divine blessing of love, okay? This is divine inspired. Always the aces are like that, okay? So it's a divine inspired cup of love that he is being divinely inspired, led towards you once you get your act together and you truly start reaping the efforts of your harvest, what you've sown before, because this is justice. This individual coming into your life is going to balance the scales for you because of the injustice from the past with him, and you being a Queen of Cups, wherever you are, Queen of Cups person, having a clandestine relationship, there you are, a clandestine relationship with this guy in the past, that you still feel, some kind of emotion about it, negative emotion about it. And it's that's tripping you up. That's what's hanging you, so that you can't realize, when you're hung upside down, your coins fall out of your pockets. So you give everything. You give everything to the world, but when your pockets are upside down, they can't collect, right? So this is what's tripping you up. You're upside down, hanging, dropping coins or giving coins from your pockets, but because you're upside down still with the way of thinking and feeling about what went on in the past, your pockets are not in the right position, because your thoughts, your mind, and feelings are not in the right position to be in receptive mode. Okay, I hope that makes sense. But that makes a whole lot of sense to me. You have to put an end to this cycle here. You have to put an end to this. That's why you're still in this divine timing energy. Oh my God, when is this ever going to end? I'm so sick and tired of this. Well, it's because there's more deep reflection that has to go on. So go deeper. Get into meditation. Ask whoever your spirit guides are, and your own soul, not only, and the Holy Spirit, even Archangel Michael. Ask them to help you see what weeds are still in your garden that is preventing your abundance, your harvest to come up and show itself on the tree. Okay, you just ask, go into meditation, spend at least 10 minutes a evening or morning, searching your mind, not really actively searching, but allowing whatever it is that you have not been allowing to come up from your subconscious, that you've pushed down because it's not something you want to really think about. I don't think that way anymore, right? I don't think that way. That's done with, right? I wouldn't waste my time and energy on this guy anymore. But it's still there in your subconscious. So you need to get into a space, whether it's through prayer, but prayer is usually when you're asking for something. Your mind is not quiet. But in meditation, you get into a stillness. Your mind is quiet. And that's when things can come in. You see what I'm saying? Like the light of God can come into your mind and illuminate that which you haven't been able to see, that you've been in the dark about, as to why you're just not receiving, at least equally. So I hope that helps. When you do that, of course, you're going to receive this cup of love from the King of Wands, and you're going to be very triumphant and feeling fantastic. I assure you, as much as I possibly can assure you. So I want to do the Hidden Truth Oracle, because I want to find out what this fellow here would like to say to you. You may have met him, you may know him already, I don't know, but he's not necessarily from your past, like you haven't had a past connection with him. This one you did. Okay, he's your past. But this one here, maybe it's just a newer, better version of this guy over all that time. That he's finally got his act straight, and he's coming in as the King of Wands to you, taking action to give you his heart now instead of just his wand. If you know what I'm saying, I'm sure you know what I'm saying. And look how happy you're going to be when this King of Wands appears, whoever he is. All right. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, can you please give the collective some messages from this King of Wands, whether he's from the past or a brand new love coming into the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Hearts, Queen of Cups life. that then balance her energy out so that she does start to reap the rewards of all the effort and love she's given to the world, just being her beautiful, balanced, centered self. Right. From him, the King of Wands, to you. I wonder if you are happy without me. Okay, well, this could just be something like he is saying, I know that I would be much happier if I was with you. I wonder if you would feel the same way if once I come into your life, if that you would be happy with me, or would you be happier without him in your life? I want to be more than friends. Okay, so is somebody you're going to develop a friendship with. Now, still, it doesn't mean that this guy isn't going to come back and say, I want to give more equally to you now. I'm interested in you. I love you. And I've been keeping an eye on you, knowing that you're somebody that I want to have in my life. But I'm okay with being friends. But, I want to be more than friends at some point. Right? Okay. Just saying. I wish I could share my good news with you. All right. So this wand here is also good news. It's like the Page of Wands brings in good news. Okay. So this fellow here has some good news to share with you. And it could simply just be that his good news is that he's really he's attracted to you. He wants to get to know you. And this fellow here might, if it's him coming back, if that's him being, evolved from being just ruthless, kind of blunt kind of dude, cutting you out of his life just abruptly like that. If he's evolved into somebody who has a lot more compassion and loyalty for you, along with the love that he wants to give you with this Knight of Cups wants to give you a bouquet of love. But what was I going to say? So he might be saying, I've left my so-and-so behind and I'm single now, and I want to move towards you with love and passion, if you will have me. So I wish I could share my good news with you, that I'm free and able to come towards you. Whether or not you want that, but we'll leave it at that. So your messages to him: we need to let go of each other. All right. We need to let go of each other. That would be that's definitely the message here, is that he needs to let go of who he thinks you were or are, or whatever he thinks. He needs to let go of that version of you so that he can evolve with love in his heart instead of just with his wand, and you need to let go of your feelings towards him and what he did, and just yourself, for allowing yourself to get into that feeling remorseful and regretful and feeling guilty. You both need to let go of that. And I'm afraid to contact you. Okay, so you don't want to contact this dude because look at you. You're not the type of person who runs. You're not the type of woman, feminine, that runs after some guy, especially when they've treated you like less than you are. All right, and then I want to feel that way again. Okay, so you are not going to contact this guy ever. If he contacts you, that's fine, right? That's fine. You'll deal with it then. But you're not going to contact him. So you're letting that go. You're literally going to let that go so that you can move into the Nine of Pentacles energy. But you want to, you definitely want to keep the door open for someone like the King of Wands to come in, because you really do want to have those feelings again that you had once with this King of Swords guy in the past. So I hope that was helpful, everyone. I really enjoyed this reading. It was a mind picker, I must say. It was a mind picker. But anyways, I hope you get something out of it, and it helps you move forward by knowing that you need to go a little bit deeper to see what it is that you've been holding back, suppressing, because you haven't been wanting to look at it. And once you see it and forgive yourself, you say, Archangel Michael or whoever you're talking to in meditation or prayer, please take this from me now. I see it for what it is. I give it to the universe to heal so that my heart can heal and I can move forward in a very prosperous and abundant way that I have been wanting to all this time. Giving, but not receiving. So now I see it's been me holding me back. Okay, guys? So I'm going to end the reading here. I hope it helped, and I'm looking forward to reading for you again tomorrow. And in the description box, I have some links to my website and some meditation, my YouTube meditation channel that might be helpful. But until next time, take good care of yourself, and we'll see you soon tomorrow. Bye now.